Guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today we're doing some Christmas DIYs using napkins. This first one, I am just using this frame. It was from a yard sale and it was only $1. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this. It did need 2 coats. I'm using the color Sage by Waverly Chalk Paint. I'm going to be using this Santa napkin. Now, most of my napkins were given to me. I have a friend, I think, that is a little obsessed with napkins, and I mean that in a good way. But she gives me a ton of napkins every single year, the last couple years. So I have quite a few left over, but I know she gets them from Amazon and TJ Maxx, Dollar Tree, dollar stores, like all the things. And then some of these I did purchase, and I think the ones I purchased were from Dollar General, but I will let you know when that comes up. So anyways, I'm just going to use a glue stick. These Elmer's glue sticks are my favorite thing to use when it comes to napkins because it does get at least 90% of those wrinkles out. I am not a fan of using the iron hack method. I haven't actually tried it, so maybe I will be a fan, but the idea of having to get extra things out, plug them in, heat them up, it just seems like I would just much rather use a glue stick. Now I'm using these half wood beads. Now these are smaller. I will link them down below for you guys, but I picked them up off of Amazon and I just kind of put them around the edges of the napkin just to hide all of the flaws. And this is what it looks like. I think this is such a cute sign. I'm using some of these wooden tree ornaments. These are from Hobby Lobby, and this is a really pretty napkin. It does say joy on it, but I am just going to be using the greenery along it. So I am just going to be using my glue stick once again to add the napkin to the 3 trees. This is just one of those wooden boxes from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to go ahead and paint this in the color Celery, and this is also by Waverly Chalk Paint. Painting was done. I just went ahead and used my Cricut, and I just cut out this decal that was already a pre-made image in Cricut's design space, and I just love this fresh farm trees, and I thought this would be perfect for this craft. Just using some of these square wood beads, and I think these were from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if it was some sort of wreath or if they're just in a baggie, but I'm just going to go ahead and glue those to the top of the box. Now I'm just gluing some of these wooden skewers to the backs of these trees. If you had wooden dowels or any kind of stick or whatever you have in your craft room that will work for this project, go ahead and do that. But these skewers, you get so many of them for $1 at Dollar General, so I have probably 100 of these. And then I just glued the inside of those beads for the trees to stand up, and I think this is adorable. Next, I'm using another thrifted sign. I already painted this white, and I think a ton of my crafts are like this. I start painting them and then I walk away from them, but this did need just one more coat. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use, of course, my Elmer's glue stick once again in this really pretty deer napkin. Now, I know that it is multiple of the same deer, but I just think it looks really pretty. If you kind of look at it, it looks like there's just a ton of deer walking around together. And then I always use a hair dryer to dry the glue. It does dry a lot faster. And then just to get off the extra napkin, I just always use a piece of sandpaper or any type of sandpaper. I will use ones that are from the electric sander. It all works the same. And then you have a super cute little Christmas, I feel like it's like a rustic decor, vintage type Christmas decor. All right, this one we're using this sign from Dollar Tree. I'm not really sure what it is. It kind of looks like a little bottle cap. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint this white with some chalk paint. Of course, I'm using Elmer's glue sticks in every single one of these crafts, so I will not bear to tell you guys that I'm using Elmer's glue stick once again after this craft. I thought this napkin was super cute, and I thought it worked perfect for this little sign, this bottle cap sign. If you flip it over, it looks like a little pie. What is it, a pie pan? Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and reuse another candlestick and then just glue this on to make a cute little tray. And then I just added a bow to this. And then you can just add whatever you choose to this. I think adding like little ornaments or kind of maybe some little figurines or something to the top of this would be super cute. A small little cutting board that I picked up during the fall time at Dollar General. It was only $1, and yes, the back side of it does say Hello Fall or Welcome Fall. I'm just going to go ahead and paint this with the Waverly chalk paint, and I always try to paint everything white underneath unless it's a darker napkin, because you sometimes can see through the backside of the napkin, especially after you take off all of your layers of the napkin. So you do want to make sure you take off all the layers or it will kind of start peeling after time. I love this Cardinal one. I've made quite a few crafts of this as far as ornaments. I think I put it on a pail or some sort of vase, and I just have made something with a cardinal on it every single year for the past few years now. I just added a little gingham bow to the top, and that was it for this one. The jar signs are from Dollar General, and they have these every single year, and I don't think anyone ever wants them or buys them because I can pick them up for as low as 10 cents a sign. So I probably have at least 10 of these somewhere in my craft stash, and I thought that now I might as well use it. I haven't used one of these, I want to say, all Christmas long. So I'm going to go ahead and use that and add one of these really pretty deer napkins. This one I picked up at Walmart a couple years ago, and I feel like I will always have a ton of napkins because obviously you don't get 5 in a pack. You get like 20 or 30 in some of these packs. So I'm going to have napkins probably for my entire life when it comes to crafting. So I may end up using the same ones over and over again from year to year. So if you're not new to my channel, you may have seen me use this napkin before. And then I just added some greenery in a gingham bow, and that is it for this one. I love these crates from a Dollar Tree, and what a way to use these is by adding a napkin. Any kind of napkin always looks so great on these. I'm using the glue stick, of course. I did not paint it to start with because it really wasn't necessary. It is that lighter color wood, so this worked out perfect. And then I just went on each side, and then I ended up doing the smaller sides last, and it just seemed to work really well. And then I can just add pine cones or greenery. You could add berries, whatever you choose to in this. Maybe even some bottle brush trees would also be super cute in there as well. Two DIYs, I'm going to be using these signs. Now these were already painted. I found them at Goodwill, and I think I found 4 of them for $1.29. And I know these originally came from Dollar Tree, so if you can find signs like this, you can go ahead and grab them there. But I just repainted it black since it was already black. I wanted to use this napkin as well. It says Merry Christmas on it. I don't know why I said, just in case you can't read, I guess. And then I'm just laying this out. It kind of started getting some bubbles and some streaks in it. So I did just kind of like lift it up a couple times and fix it with just a little bit more glue. I'm also using a wooden dowel, and I am just painting this one black as well to match the sign. And then I'm just going to be gluing the wooden dowel to the back of the sign, and I decided to go ahead and add this in a floral arrangement. I think this one is so pretty. This is my other Goodwill sign find, and I'm just going to go ahead and add a napkin to this as well. And I want to say this napkin was from Dollar General a couple years ago. They always seem to have pretty similar napkins. I honestly have not seen any at my Dollar General this year, so I feel like that the napkins either come out like super early or they come out very late. And I just decided to just tuck this in a DIY project that I have already made, and I think this looks super cute. No, it is almost mid-December, so I needed to do a couple more gingerbread crafts just to tie the season off. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be doing of Christmas, but I think that I might be doing them right up until the last maybe few days of Christmas, just because it's a whole nother year until you're going to be able to see these again, and why not? These gingerbread napkins did come from Dollar General, I want to say last year or maybe even the year before. Like I said, I keep these napkins around for years and years to come. And I have these ornaments here. These are wooden ornaments. They came in a pack of 70 or 60. I'm not for sure, but I've had those for a couple years as well. But they came from Amazon, so if I can find them, I'll link them down below. But we make these and use these all the time for different DIYs, gift ideas. There's just so many ways to use these ornaments. But I'm going to be adding these gingerbread napkins because you cannot have enough gingerbread on the Christmas tree. Of course, my sandpaper, whatever I have on hand, and sanding the edges down. And then I just used some ribbon or some of this ribbon mesh from Dollar Tree, and I'm just adding those for hangers. You guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed these napkin DIYs. If you did, give them a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.